Chinese businessman shot dead in Brownstown. A Chinese national was shot dead by a gunman on Top Road in Brownstown on Tuesday afternoon. Initial reports are that about 3:45 p.m. the now deceased man was sitting in his car at the back of his business establishment when an armed man approached and shot him in the head before fleeing the area. The wounded man was rushed to hospital where he was pronounced dead. 9 persons have been killed in St. Ann since the start of 2018. 18-year-old student among 2 shot and killed in Old Harbour. Another student has fallen victim to gun violence. The 18-year-old student was among 2 people shot and killed in Old Harbour, St. Catherine, early Tuesday morning. He has been identified as Victor Lawrence, otherwise called Taj, who attended the Eltham High School. Also shot and killed was 24-year-old Rashawn Jennings, also called Bull. Reports are that shortly after midnight, residents heard explosions at a property along the Old Harbour Road and called the police. On arrival of the lawmen, the bodies of Lawrence and Jennings were found with multiple gunshot wounds. No motive has been established for the killings. Accused wife killer Omar Best Collymore remanded until March 21. Omar Collymore has been remanded in custody until the 21st of March, which time he is expected to settle legal representation. The date was set on Monday when Collymore and 2 co-accused appeared in the corporate area section of the gun court. They were all remanded until March 21. The 35-year-old Collymore, Dwight Pink, and 27-year-old laborer Michael Adams has been charged with the double murder of Collymore's wife, 32-year-old Simone Campbell Collymore, and 36-year-old taxi driver Winston Walters. The 3 men were also charged with conspiracy to commit murder. One of St. Andrew North's most wanted men was shot and killed by police when he reportedly challenged the officers on the Golden Spring Main Road in St. Andrew on Friday, February 23rd. He is a 28-year-old Romain Brown, otherwise called Papa, of Airy Castle Road, Stonehill in the parish. One Smith & Wesson pistol containing 6 9mm rounds of ammunition was seized during the incident. Police said Brown was wanted for 5 counts of shooting with intent in and around the Stonehill area, as well as illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Police also said that Brown was renowned for his notorious acts and had challenged the police on numerous occasions. The police in a release issued a call renewing their appeal to perpetrators to surrender peacefully to them when confronted so as to minimize the loss of lives. Policeman arrested as probe into Point Hill killing intensifies. The dead man has been identified as Richard Oliver, a resident of Pewsey Hill in the parish. Reports are that at about 10:40 p.m. residents heard loud explosions in the area and raised an alarm. A search was carried out and Oliver was seen lying along the roadway with gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was pronounced dead at hospital. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDICOM, has since launched an investigation into the matter and a police constable taken into custody for questioning. JDF soldier and woman robbed then shot in Bull Bay, St. Andrew. A Jamaica Defence Force soldier and a woman were held up and robbed before being shot by a gunman in 9 Miles Bull Bay, St. Andrew on Monday. Reports are that about 8:55 a.m. the JDF Lance Corporal and a female who is said to be a waitress were sitting in a silver Toyota Probox motor car in the mentioned community having a conversation when 2 men armed with handguns approached the car from behind. Reports are that the gunmen proceeded to rob the soldier and the woman of cell phones and other valuables. Then, without warning, opened fire, hitting the soldier who was in the driver's seat and also the woman. The 2 injured persons were taken to hospital. Police have since launched a search to locate the men who carried out the attack. Bull Bay is located on the southeast coast of Jamaica, 10 miles to the east of Kingston on the border between St. Andrew and St. Thomas. JDF civilian worker killed in Old Harbour crash. Civilian worker employed by the Jamaica Defence Force, JDF, died as a result of injuries he sustained when a JDF service vehicle, which was being test-driven, was involved in an accident in Old Harbour, St. Catherine on Monday afternoon. The deceased has been identified as Omar Malcolm. Reports are that about 2:30 p.m., Malcolm and another civilian worker employed in the JDF workshop was test driving a JDF service vehicle along the Old Harbour Main Road when the vehicle got out of control and collided with a Honda Fit motor car. The two sustained injuries and Malcolm died on his way to hospital. The other worker was taken to hospital. His injuries are not considered life-threatening. A Sunday evening ice cream trip involving a father and a son ended in tragedy in St. Mary on the weekend when the 9-year-old child involved died in a vehicle collision. Reports are that Cowain Barton and his father were traveling in the latter's car on the way back from buying ice cream at about 7 p.m. when the father lost control of the vehicle, which overturned. The child, who is from the parish capital, Port Maria, was injured like his father as a result of the impact of the crash. Cowain, a student of Port Maria Primary, was later pronounced dead at the Port Maria Hospital, where they were both taken, while his father has been hospitalized in critical condition. The Port Maria police are investigating the incident. 2 men held with over 1,000 pounds of stolen meat in Kingston. Police have taken 2 men into custody for suspicion of larceny of cattle and breaches of the Public Health Act on Walton Park Road in Kingston 11 on Monday, February 26. Reports are that both men were held with approximately 589.6 kilograms or 1,300 pounds of meat. The items were being transported in 10 bags. Reports are that between the hours of 4 a.m. and 7 p.m., police went to a section of Waltham on an operation. During a search, 3 men were seen acting in a suspicious manner. They were approached and 1 man ran. The other 2 suspects were apprehended and the bags they were carrying searched. The meat was inspected and disposed of by personnel from the Kingston and St. Andrew Public Health Department. Sergeant Damian Harry, who led the operation, said that it is believed that both men are part of a major animal stealing ring wreaking havoc in the parish of St. Anne, St. Thomas, Clarendon, St. Catherine and Manchester. I want to implore members of the public only to buy meat that is stamped and approved by the public health inspectors, said the police. The men's identities are being withheld pending further investigations.
Like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification button. Hey yo, we always up to something.
This video was made possible through the continued generosity of my patrons. To become a patron, follow the link in the description below.
Teach them. Hey yo, hello. Send the message and make it reach them. It's Teach Them right here. Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Follow me on social media and check out the suggested videos on screen. This is Teach saying, until next time, walk good, my friends.